Anyway, would you like to crack on with the rest of this show?
I would, Chris.
Would you like an interview with Shannon Marie?
Yes, please.
Well, it's a good job then, because we've done one.
Great.
And here it is.
This is Wycombe Sound, 106.6 FM.
Have you got a home emergency? Need a handyman, plumber, tiler or carpenter? Call A&R Plumbing and Building on 07768 271 714. That's 07768 271 714. No job too small. 30 years experience and based right here in High Wycombe.
You're listening to Wycombe Sound, online, on the app, and on 106.6 FM.
Finally, we have Shannon Marie. Well,
hello.
Hi. We don't normally get a kind of, an intro like that, so thank you very much. That's a new one for us. So thank you.
No problem.
How are you this evening?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. Now, so finally, because it's been a couple of attempts to get you in here.
It has been a couple of attempts. I've been ill, and then just like things crop up, and you just have to go with the flow and rearrange. So here I am.
Well, the first time was an audition.
It was an audition.
Yes,
it was for I do like a lot of things for, like, producers and stuff. So as like being a musician, I have to like meet different agencies, and the agency that I'm with, Downtown Artists, they're in Soho, and I was with them on like the day that we tried to obviously arrange, so I couldn't like attend, but with them I'm releasing 2 tracks, so they're going to be out in the next like couple of weeks, which should be very good.
So these are tracks that you've written yourself?
I wrote myself, and I recorded the vocals, recorded the music, 2 songs with them, and then a music video, promo video, is already on my YouTube channel. So if you search my name, Shannon Marie Music, it will come on there. So you'll just be able to see that.
So you are responsible for writing the lyrics and all the backing track as well? Yeah,
I wrote literally just everything myself, all by the track that I produced myself at first. The Downtown Artists just like made it more commercialised, so it's literally all my work, but it's just in a much sort of better sort of quality.
So they've sort of taken what you've done?
Yeah, they've taken what I've done, just like enhanced it and stuff like that.
Okay. And are you okay with it?
Yes, I'm happy.
Okay, because I know some people can get a little bit kind of.
No, I did.
It's mine. Stay off.
There was like, I was really open-minded about I had one producer at the start, but his ideas were very different to mine. So I went like higher up and I said, look, I want this. This is what I want. I'm the artist and I know what vision I have. So they arranged me a different producer. And then with that producer, I did my 2 tracks with him. So it took about, in total, because I was still at uni at the time, it took me about like a whole year to do 2 songs, because I was up there like once a month. So it was very like delayed, but it's
so that's quite a long time then.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Yeah.
So 2
is it
tracks,
difficult to keep focused on it then, if it takes that long to do?
It is, but then like I'm always looking at different ideas on what I could do with the songs. So it might seem like a long time, but because I already had like the template for the song, it was a lot easier than if I'd have gone in there saying this is what I want, but I'm not quite sure how to like make it come to life. So it was a lot easier because I had it already done myself.
Fair enough.
So the song that's coming out next week is based on Alzheimer's. It's dedicated to my granddad because he had Alzheimer's, and it's called How Can You Forget Me, and there's like a massive story that goes on within it, and obviously May being the Mental Health Awareness Month, I thought it was a good time to like release a track during May, so that's being released.
Cool.
Yeah.
So how do you approach writing a track like that? Because obviously it's a very personal thing to you, but do you want to make it sort of personal, as personal as possible, or sort of?
Yeah, I like to. Most of my songs are based on real life experiences, because that's where I find a lot of the emotion comes. It's really authentic when it's like that. I actually started writing that song on Alzheimer's. It was last summer, and I was in the garden sunbathing because I'm a sun worshipper, and I thought, I know what song I want to write. And it just comes to mind, and it just happens naturally, and that's how I wrote it. But I do like to keep my songs as true to myself and my experiences as I can.
So you find that's the easiest way to do it?
I find that's the easiest way to do it. In terms of like music first or lyrics first, a lot of like singer-songwriters always get asked this, like do you do music first or lyrics? For me, it can be both. Like sometimes the lyrics just come to mind, but then if I hear a track, like with the producers that I'm working with at the minute, they send me tracks, and sometimes I get an idea straight away and it just pops up, but then other times I have to like really sit down and work on it, and just it's difficult, but it's worth it. It's all worth it in the end.
Well, I would hope so.
Yeah.
I would hope so, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, putting that much time and effort into it.
Yeah, it's a lot. Like it, you have to like keep pushing yourself. I think that's a lot of people give up because they don't see results from like the first couple of times they push something out there. But the more committed you are to something like that, the more you push yourself. Like they say, the more you throw at the wall, the more it's going to stick, and that's all you've got to do, really. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's some people that it takes a hell of a long time to actually, they're working and working and working. And people say, when they hit it big time, and they say, oh, how does it feel to be an overnight success, that kind of thing, and they don't realise that actually they've been working on this for years.
For so long. Yeah. I do like a lot of YouTube stuff as well. Like I'm really social media involved with everything, because nowadays it's like the digital age and everything is social media. This Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everything. So I've sort of jumped on the bandwagon with getting as many like followers and fans as I can that way. So it's just like important for me.
Do you have trouble keeping track of that?
Oh my gosh, yeah, like I'm always on my phone.
We had Tiger Lily, Into the Autumn in a couple of months ago, and the singer, it's a new singer now, but pretty much every single social media platform available was being used whilst here, and it's like, how do you have time for anything else? It was literally sort of like every 5 seconds, wasn't it? It was like another tweet going out, or another Instagram or Snapchat,
When I know, like, say for example I put a video on YouTube of a cover, I always make sure like I upload that song, and then whilst it's uploading, I make sure I get like all my social media ready, so my Facebook ready, so it will go like out when the YouTube video comes out, and then my Instagram. So I have to, it is time consuming, but if you're prepared to put in that work, then you're going to see things come back. Whereas if you just, don't bother, then you're not going to see. It is literally about how much you put in as to how much you're getting back out of it. But you've got to make the time. That's what I think.
See, this is where you need a social media manager.
You do.
Someone to do all these things for you.
Yeah.
So anyway, people want to buy your original material.
Yes. My website is shannonmariemusic.co.uk. I have all my links on there, so all my originals, and news about my upcoming originals as well that are being released. I'm working on quite a lot of original stuff at the minute, as well as doing my set for gigging in the next few weeks, and we're going to start live gigging around Wycombe. So
would you be performing with a full band, or
just myself?
Just yourself?
So I've got speakers and like my Mac, my piano, my microphone system as well, wireless microphones. So I've got it all set up, ready to go. So it's just like doing the finishing touches on the songs, and then I'll be out there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Would you consider working with a band? Like,
I have thought about it before. I would like, as a confidence sort of situation, that would probably be a good way to get into live performance, because you are with people, you're not just there on your own, like in front of a massive crowd, or even just little crowds can be daunting to some people. But yeah, I have thought about doing bands, like being a singer for bands as well before.
See, one of the nice bonuses about working with a band is that if something goes wrong, you can blame someone else. Yeah.
Whereas if it's yourself, you're like, there we go.
So I've got to hold my hands up to that one. But if there's like another 5 of you, it's absolutely fine.
Yeah,
you won't be able to tell it's all right, so you can get away with it.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Keep a note of that for the summer when we're out doing stuff. Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to work with a band. Just anything to do with performing, I just want to do.
So the music and that is the priority.
Yeah, music. Is singing and songwriting is my main focus now. At uni, doing musical theatre, that's like in the last year especially, that's where I really knew that I wanted to sing and songwrite in. I had one of my songs featured on ITV, and again, that was last year in February, and that was
this was on this morning.
Was this morning,
yeah.
Yes, and I sent my song into a competition for this morning, and it was for one of their fashion features, and they replied on email saying, we'd like to use your song. So that was like the first massive thing for me. I was like, oh my gosh, my song's going to be on ITV. Like, for me, that was big.
So Philip Schofield's read your name out on it.
He shouted my name out.
Yeah.
He said, unsigned artist, Shannon Marie. And but the funny thing was, I was actually in a dance class at uni when that was on, and I had like one earphone in my ear so I could listen to it, and then I had my phone like in my leotard. And just before my song came on, my teacher looked at me and she said, Shannon, get off your phone. And she didn't know what was going on. So after the class, I went to her and I said, look, this is why I was on my phone. And she said, oh, you should have told me. Oh, you know, would have loved to watch your song on ITV. So I did catch up on it after, but yeah.
But luckily they can see it because that clip's on YouTube as well.
It's on YouTube.
It is on YouTube.
Yeah, it is on YouTube.
Yeah. But it's not bad, is it, having Philip Schofield?
No, that was good.
It's all good.
It was a
it's
good
all
one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, so your single then came out last Friday.
Yes, it did. On
Okay.
iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Amazon.
So pretty much everything.
Everything.
Pretty much everything. And just remind us, if people want to get hold of you and find you, listen to your music.
shannonmariemusic.co.uk. That's my website, and all the links are on there.
Because it's nice to have them all in one central place.
Yeah, exactly. Be
There you go.
organised.
There you go. All right, thank you very much for joining us this evening.
Thank you very much.
We're going to get
having
your
me.
set, so thank you very much, and
Thank
we'll
you.
see you in a few minutes.
See you in a few minutes.
This is Wycombe Sound.
This one is my original. It's called Love is a One-Way Road. I'm at the traffic lights. The red is shine so bright. I know I've got to stop outside the music shop. I know that he's inside. I want him by my side. With him's where I belong. As usual, it will all go wrong. I'm so fed up of falling easily. In love I am, unluckily. One day I'll find a man, possibly. He may not be the one, probably. Love is a one-way road. Love is a one-way road. Love, love, ooh, love is a one-way road. Love, ooh. I'm on the motorway, passing the time of day. 60 miles an hour. Now I'm losing power. I'm in a cul-de-sac. A load upon my back. He's not the guy for me, no, no. Alone is where I'll be. I'm so fed up of falling easily. In love I am, unluckily. One day I'll find a man, possibly. He may not be the one, probably. I'm so fed up of falling easily. In love I am, unluckily. One day I'll find a man, possibly. He may not be the one, probably. Love is a one-way road. Love is a one-way road. Love, love, ooh, love is a one-way road. Love, ooh. This song is Shape of You by Ed Sheeran, and it's on Spotify.
club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, drinking fast and then we talk slow. Come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop the violin man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. Boy, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Said boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room, and now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. 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 Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of one weekend. We let the story begin. We're going out on our first date. You and me are thrifty, so go all you can eat. Fill up your bag and I fill up a plate. We talk for hours and hours about the sweet and the sour, and how your family are doing okay. Leaving, getting a taxi and kissing the backseat. Tell the driver make the radio play. Boy, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me, yeah. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room, and now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. 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 Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. Come on, be my baby. Come on, come on, be my baby. I'm in love. Be my baby. Come on, be my baby. I'm in love with the shape of you. Come on, be my baby. Come on, be my baby. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room, and now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. Well, I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Yes, I am, baby. Come on, be my baby. I love you. Come on, be my baby. Come on, be my baby. Come on, be I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Na 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 na. Come on, be my baby. Come on. I'm in love with the shape of you. How can you forget me when you've known me all your life? It's hurting deep inside of me, like I've been cut through with a knife. Many years have been and gone, but the memories still remain. At least I will remember them, but for you, not quite the same. It's a difficult time, now you've lost your mind. It's a difficult difficult time when you've been so kind. It's a difficult time, oh. It's a difficult time now you've gone into care. It's a difficult time. It's a difficult time now you're not really there. It's a difficult time. Is a dark world inside your mind, unaware if it's night or day. Confusion is all you know, and in your head that's where it will stay. It's hard to lose someone you love. It's even harder when they're still around. Saying goodbye to an empty soul is the opposite of lost and found. It's a difficult time when you've lost your mind. It's a difficult time. It's a difficult time when you've been so kind. It's a difficult time, oh. It's a difficult time when you've gone into care. It's a difficult time. It's a difficult time now you're not really there. It's a difficult time. Taking you places you've already been, just an hour or two before. My patience is wearing thin, don't know how long I can do this for. You're starting to become aggressive, and I'm finding it really sad. 'Cause every time I look at you, I can no longer see my dad. It's a difficult time now you've lost your mind. It's a difficult time. It's a difficult time when you've been so kind. It's a difficult time, oh. It's a difficult time now you've gone into care. It's a difficult time. It's a difficult time now you're not really there. It's a difficult time.
This is Wycombe Sound.